not gonna lose this fight. I just wanna be victorious. Fire in the flames, it's glorious. Even when the darkness comes, I'm not gonna lose it all. I just wanna be victorious. Us, victorious. Us.
Legion of loyal listeners and Wildcat fans, it's the WIAA playoffs.
Oh, yeah, it's big time now.
You're on the Mike and Rob Experience, season number 7. Rob Derry, Jeff the Wolfman Meyer, the kid, Braden Engstrom, and Mike Cayley bringing you all your live action from the letterbox here in Kitty City. The Wildcats have 74 consecutive home wins, 6 consecutive Section 1 titles, 5 consecutive Big Rivers Conference titles.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh.
We lost
the boss is up here.
We want to thank the great people down at the First National Bank, Jeff Johnson, all of his people in downtown River Falls, on Main Street, and Locust on the UWRF campus, and on the hill at Prescott, Wisconsin. First National Bank, the #1 contributor here for all Wildcat sports.
Never been to that one.
Down in Prescott?
No.
I never had any.
Not even sure where it is, to be perfectly
Right
honest.
up on top of the hill, south side of the road.
Yeah.
Wildcats 34 wins, 5 losses. The Superior Spartans under Brenna Pluntz come in 16 wins and 12 losses. At this time on the Mike and Rob Experience, we have the one and only head coach of 13 consecutive years.
Jeez.
I know.
All right, Coach,
Been a
we're
while.
frozen. Rob, you want to check it and make sure it works?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's a good-looking picture of me right there, though. I'm not going to...
And Wolfman's ear.
Not really.
Yes. Rob, let's see if that webcamera's working. We've never had an issue with that. Well, Coach, welcome to the Mike and Rob Experience.
Well, thank you.
WIAA playoffs, no big surprises other than Superior beating the Mustang out of Menominee.
I was surprised. I mean, you just kind of expect seeds will hold, but they didn't.
Yeah, I got the frozen picture of you, Buzz. So I'm not sure what's going on.
Well,
When I tuned in on Thursday just to see where we were at on the way home from Duluth, it was a set apiece. They were headed into the third set, and then checked back a little later, and Superior had 1 and 4. So,
I don't know, but if I try to...
I'm going to leave it up here. I've still got your ugly mug on here.
That's not a bad, ugly mug. Let's just see.
No, it is. Oh, well, I saw the court there for a second.
What'd you see? The court?
Yeah, that was moving.
All right. That's
now I'm back to your ugly head.
All right, let me just see here. Yeah, it's an ugly one to look at, so let's just...
Now I'm back to the court, which is moving, which is good. Let's just do that.
The court?
leave it on the court.
Yeah.
All right, Coach, here we go. We'll leave it on the court. We've got the Deuce coming up. We'll talk about all that good stuff later on. But let's get into the playoffs here. Superior took down in 4 sets the 7 seed of Menominee.
Yep.
What do you know about Superior? 16 wins, 12 losses on the year.
I know very little.
Didn't scout him too hard?
You're the head coach, right?
That's what they tell me.
Far up here? Who is it?
That's what they tell me. No, I mean, we compare schedules and who beat who and stuff like that. But I feel very confident in our skills when we focus on what's happening on our side of the net. So our focus throughout practice this week has been on improving the areas that we need to, regardless if it's Superior or anybody else down the road. Like, we have to be better at serve, receive, passing, which I think we've done a good job of. We just need to maintain it. We've got to be better blockers. We've got to get more comfortable in this defensive scheme that we switched to, halfway through the season.
The defensive switch, are you talking about going with Abby and Brianna as your 2 primary passers?
No, we've switched to a different defense.
Top secret.
So
Top secret. Goose told me what you're working on this week, but I forgot.
yeah.
But you have not showed it yet?
Yeah, we've been doing it a little bit here and there. So there's times where we go to it and times we don't. And I just think that it'll help us with matchups against teams that have offense that can do certain things.
All right, let's talk a little bit about Brianna and Abby.
I'm like, how do I answer that?
It's well done. So you got Abby and Brianna back there. Is it asking a lot of 2 players to cover that much court?
It is, yeah. And they are 1,000% capable of doing it, which is why we go to it. And it's not that we don't have other capable passers, but I want to put Goose, for instance, who's a freshman who's playing for us, like, that's a lot to ask for her to serve, receive, pass, because every team we play is going to go after her.
Yep.
And we know that. And so allowing her to get into a rhythm and play defense, which is what we need most out of her, without that pressure of serve receive. And there has been times, I don't know if you've noticed here in the last week or two, where I'm like, all right, now I'll pass 3, now I'll go back to 2.
Yep.
So I'm changing it up pretty frequently to allow her those opportunities to be successful without having the pressure of it.
Coach, I'm seeing a couple of firsts out here tonight.
Yeah.
What?
You get your first ever ball boy.
Yeah.
Your son, my son. Hey, Uncle Phil's in the house. Look at that guy. Good-looking
Yeah.
fellow. And, Coach, you got a couple of players wearing the full-length leggings tonight.
Yep. Breeze rocking the legging.
yeah.
Abby's going with the long bike short.
Uh-huh.
One of the coaches said, why are they doing that? I was like, I don't know. It's what they want to wear.
Yep.
So, yeah, different look, same great players.
Coach, you've had a lot of really, really good teams, and I'm going to tell you, right, we've been side by side watching all these with you, me, you, and Rob, and the Wolfman. There's something a little different about this group with a little bit of tenacious defense, and I know you emphasize that a lot. Why don't you preach about some D?
They're just they're gritty, and they trust each other, and they play well together.
Yeah.
And so I like watching them play for that reason. And I have this feeling with this team that there's never a point in time where you can count them out. Because even when they might not be playing their best ball, they still have the ability to rally around each other at the right time to put themselves in positions to win. So there hasn't been a match we've lost this year, and we've only lost to teams that are ranked in the top 10 where I didn't feel like we had every opportunity to compete.
All right, you got a couple of Wildcat featured players of the game. I had a little hiccup with the Eau Claire North broadcast tonight. We had Abby Gilbertson, so we're double stacking the Pilot, Ava Peters, and the Tasmanian Devil, Abby Gilbertson. Which one do you want to start with tonight?
Let's start with Ava. Ava Peters has improved so much this season. She came in as only being a one-year setter, so she started setting last year at her high school freshman season on the JV.
Yep.
And she has just big hands. She delivers a really clean ball. Her thing was just getting more comfortable and more experience in that position. And I think playing with hitters around her that are giving her consistent approaches and ball control that's allowing her to do her job has given her the opportunity to grow more because she's able to do more than she was, at this point last season.
Growth this year. Oh, geez, Coach. Next up on the Mike and Rob Experience, the buzzword brought to you by Greg Peters, the worker here with Family First Life, the Rogue IMO for all your life insurance and annuity needs. Rob, what is the buzzword?
The buzzword tonight, folks, is going to be goodness.
Goodness gracious, great ball.
Yeah, could be.
All right, I like that.
Sarah's going to use that in a timeout. You're going to call Mike, text Mike.
Call me.
Call him if you want.
I've answered on the live before.
Text Mike. Tell him you heard that. And you're going to win what is it?
They win a little gift card down to Luigi's Pizza for the buzzword.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Buzzword.
I like
goodness.
Goodness.
Goodness gracious.
All right, Ava Peters, watching her grow throughout the year. I mean, Sarah, obviously coming into your gym is a whole different ball game, right? With the players that they have. What are some of her greatest gains this year?
Ava's a great blocker.
Really?
And being able, she's a tall, long kid.
Goose tells me she can hit the ball.
She can.
Decent
she's a really good hitter, too.
So
her blocking against big hitters, I think that's the first time she's seen hitters like Brianna, bombing balls, and she can shut down an outside hitter for me. And then, like I said, just her ability to run a faster, more high-level offense. She has a lot of confidence now that she didn't have at the beginning of the season. And she
and Morgan get along pretty well?
Oh, my God.
Feed off each other pretty well?
Yeah. One day she said, I'm Morgan Jr., and I said, we should call her Ava Sr. And she's like, I like that.
I know you and Greg have a lot of friction in your relationship.
Yeah, right?
I wasn't sure if that would carry over on the court or not.
Yeah.
No, she's coachable. She's a good teammate. She does everything the right way. She's got great energy, and the girls love her. And that's why they love her, because she's coachable and a good teammate. So,
Jelly, I say it all the time. You get some really, really nice kids in your 13 years coming through your program.
Yeah, I do. So
all right,
that's Ava. I'm super excited to see how she's going to take that into the off season and keep growing.
Well, you're going Schaefer, Barr, Kaylee, and now Peters, the generation of setters in your 13 years. Let's talk about Abby Gilbertson.
Abby is a small right side hitter. She had been a setter, a setter / right side kind of for the last couple of years. And I loved it when I put her in Monday night against Woodbury. I was standing down there at the end of the bench, and she went up to hit a ball.
Comfortable out there.
She has gotten so much more throughout the season. She went up to hit a ball, and Kate was line judging, and Kate goes, "Geez, that girl has hops."
Yeah.
And I think that it's very deceptive because you see her. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like an Elise Bannett.
Sure.
Like not the same, 6 foot tall frame that we might be used to seeing, but she gets up there and she competes above the net with some of those kids that are, substantially taller than her. She's quiet.
Another great character kid, I assume.
Oh, very much so.
That's nice.
She's quiet, so just teaching her how to find her voice. It's hard when you come in and you're a first-year player and you've got all of these experienced players around you, but she's starting to establish herself more and more, and she, like Ava, is one of those that I know will take everything she's learned this fall into the off-season and just come back that much better. So we're excited about what she'll be able to do for us in the future.
All right, Coach, goals for your 13th year. I know you got some high, mighty goals. What is the goals for your Family First Just Us team this year?
Same as always, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It doesn't change. And we really do talk about what's right in front of us and, what we need to do to be successful in that moment in time.
I was listening to your last broadcast, and I thought, where did doodad come from? You were talking about doodads. I don't think the Legion knows a lot about
Goose said you almost had a double doodad.
Your doodad jar.
I don't know what that is, but
I didn't know what to call them, and I would tell the girls to go get them, and I was like, are they marbles, are they pebbles, are they whatever? I don't know. So I would just say, well, just go get the doodads. And then it just became the doodad jar, and that's what we call them now.
Is it stuffed? Have you ever overflowed the doodad jar or have to go get a bigger one?
Okay, so we had one jar, and at the end of the season, Fred took it and had it engraved for where, like, put a line on there and how many were in it at the end of that season.
Yep.
So it could be this, like, competitive thing year after year. And I believe it was last season when somebody went to go put the lid back on it, they put it in wrong or whatever, and the jar shattered.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
So that jar no longer exists, but
did you buy a plastic one?
That thing must have been stuffed full of doodads.
it was, yeah. No, it's
Is
one of
your
those
thing
things.
ever stuffed full of doodads?
No.
Yeah. So we it's a visual representation of what they've done throughout the season. If we passed above a 2.0, you get a doodad. If we hit above 250, you get a doodad. If they can keep them under 17 points, they get a doodad because it keeps my blood pressure low. If they keep it under 10, they get a double.
Are
That's a
there
good
any
thing.
individual doodads? Or is this all team
it's team.
related?
It's blocking to net center line violation, so staying clean at the net. It's hitting percentage, passing, serve, ace to air, 3-1 ace to air. So we're just like, if you hit these stats, obviously we're successful.
All
as a
the
team.
things you need to do well.
I do love it though, because Maddie told me that her team at Duluth almost double doodadded somebody. So to hear an alumni player at the college level still saying it just makes me laugh. Yeah. And then when we get to state, it's golden doodads.
Oh, golden.
Yes.
Playing for the golden ball at state, obviously,
Right.
is where the golden doodad comes
Yeah.
out of.
Yeah. So it's fun. The girls like it. And it was one of those things where I started it 4 or 5 years ago, and I didn't know if they would want to continue it, and they get excited to sit down and talk stats. So
Good week of practice. Everything's going well.
very. Yeah. We took Wednesday off and went to the River Falls movie theater.
What'd
and
you
they
see
do
this time?
We saw Coach Carter.
I thought you would show them your favorite. The
Tommy Boy?
No.
I thought about that last year.
What's your favorite about?
Remember the Titans?
Yes.
I do love that one too. Yeah, this is one we hadn't seen before, and I love it. It's a good movie.
I didn't get an invite this year.
What's your greatest fear?
I don't know. Dying.
It is?
No, that's what Coach Carter asked his players.
What's your greatest
And
fear?
he said, my greatest fear is not that I'm, inadequate. My greatest fear is that I'm, great beyond measure. Like, it's okay for me to shine my light. I'm not dimming yours. We're all going to shine together.
Samuel L. Jackson, one of the
Amen.
best ones
Right?
ever.
And that's kind of been a little bit of our theme throughout the year. It's okay for one person to shine because we're all going to get better together. And that's why we're just us.
Jesus, let's close with that.
All right, there it is, the Boss Project, Season 13.
Good
Sarah
luck, guys.
Cayley,
Have fun.
Thank
You
you
too.
much. You too. There she is, 13 years at the helm. Rob, your buzzword for Coach Cayley tonight is?
Goodness.
All right, we can talk about the Man Up movement in Season number 3. Mike Cayley, Rob Derry, Jeff Meyer, and the Madman himself, Kevin West, who's put together the 3rd consecutive year of the Man Up movement.
I believe they've gone to a new hot dog here this year, which is just, it's good. It's
It
good.
is.
Yeah.
Is it? Not
We'll
great.
give you a little bit of that at the end here.
No. Here.
We try to get 100 men.
Take a
This
bite off the
one
clean
is-
end. I don't mind.
This year is 112 men
Pretty good.
have donated $100. So we've got a pot over more than $10,000 we give to 3 local charities that we discuss. We open it up for local people to chit-chat about. This year we're going out to Post 121, the American Legion.
Yeah.
ARC Assistance and Resource Center, which helps local families in need. And, of course, the River Falls Community Food Shelf Pantry.
That one's easy.
And that'll be, the presentation is next Thursday when we're going to be, hopefully, at Hudson.
Yeah. We hope.
Wildcat Trivia coming up at the end of set number 1, brought to you by the Tarnation Tavern. We were down there and doing a little pregame, boys, putting together some stuff. We got the tail of the tape. We've got Kokoro moving down to Eau Claire. Great opportunity for a lot of people in that area. And then we want to thank Matt and Sarah Dusick and their family covering the $250 of tonight's video transmission fee.
Yeah, ransom fee.
Tagged on here by the WIAA. So Matt and Sarah Dusick have become
Have a plug too when you're done.
huge supporters of the River Falls volleyball program. Matt grew up here, graduated in the class of 1990. Great people, great family. Got 2 daughters and a son coming through the program. So
I always say it. It's like if somebody came over and mowed your lawn and then paid you to do it.
Yeah, that's about
Right?
it. Yeah.
Am I right?
that makes sense to me. All right, Jeff, where you got a plug?
Hey,
Go
I
ahead.
got a plug. November 12th, the next chicken fry.
Oh,
Hosted by the River Cat.
We got
Trap
plans
Team.
on November 12th, too.
We do?
November 12th. Do you? Yeah, coming to the Trap Chicken
Yep.
Fry at the Legion.
Oh, yeah.
So November 12th, get
Yeah,
your
yeah.
tickets at H&F Home Furnishing. Talk
The
to
old
Chris.
the chicken fry.
And
yeah, no
the
doubt.
Trap Team's hosting that on November 12th.
That's a
All
big
right.
deal.
Tail of the tape, the Wildcats come in 34 wins, 5 losses on the year, finished the conference 6 wins, 1 loss. Chippewa Falls taking down the BRC Conference Championship this year. Stat category, Brandon Brathel leads the way with 365 kills, hitting a .231 off the pin. Hitting percentage is a batting average. It's attempts, kills, and errors all averaged together to get a number. Morgan Cayley with 172 kills, hitting a .381 from the setter spot. Maddie Range, her sophomore year, she's quiet, but she's deadly. 145 kills, hitting a .196. She's the L2 opposite of Brianna Brathel. Chewbecca Ranneman coming in with 161 kills up the middle, hitting a .281. And Taylor the Tornado Peterson second in the team with 218 kills, hitting a .341. We talk about the three-headed monster. Cayley with 62 aces, Bannett with 52, and Brathel takes lead with 65 aces in her senior year. Blocks, Becca Ranneman with 67, Taylor Peterson coming on with 55, Cayley with 43, Brathel with 29, and Maddie Range with 31 blocks on the year. Diggs, Abby Bannett with 429, Brathel with 282, Cayley with 235, Saxton with a .130, and Taylor Peterson with a .130. Cayley's coming in with 863 assists on the year. Superior Spartan, 16 wins, 12 losses. Number 10 seed upsetting Menominee, the number 7 seed.
Ready?
Waters has got 132 kills. Herring's got 113.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Linemini,
welcome
123.
to River Falls, Wisconsin for tonight's regional
Take it
final
away, Greg Peters.
between the Superior Spartans and the River Falls Wildcats.
Long road trip. They were down in Menominee on Thursday and here tonight, so let's see if they got bus
the
legs.
WIAA requests that you have fun,
What?
cheer loud, be respectful, and don't yell at the refs.
Wow.
It's that simple. At this time,
Does that
will
include
you
me?
please rise, remove your hats, and honor America with the playing of our
It ain't
national
right.
anthem.
Phil's a hugger, but I had to give him Let's see if I can get some.
Wearing the black blouse with blue trim, first, the reserves. A senior opposite number 6, Riley Stone. A freshman opposite number 9, Claire Egnash. A senior outside hitter, number 12, Indigo Fish. freshman outside hitter, number 27, Addie Lisdom. A sophomore opposite, number 30, Caitlin Forrester.
I think it's interesting the difference in like Scherz's commitment to making sure the football players come to volleyball.
Yep.
And now, tonight's starters
All right.
for the Spartans.
Nice job, J-Train, on the come-in.
A junior middle blocker, number 1, Sophie Linden. A junior middle, number 2, Chloe Sitkowski. A junior outside hitter, number 3, Malia Waters. A junior setter, number 4, Carly Loman.
All
A
juniors.
junior outside hitter, number 7, Savannah Herring. A sophomore opposite, number 8, Tara Ilanimi. And at libero, a senior, number 17, Rage Stone. The Spartans are coached by Brenda Muntz and assisted by Marnie Christopherson. Becca Tuane.
Superior Spartan,
Williams,
16 wins,
and
12
Olivia
losses,
Linden.
coming in with the number 10 seed in the regional final matchup here at Kitty City. 74 consecutive home
And
wins.
here are tonight's all-star ball kids.
Uh-oh.
They are the best in the business. From Rocky Branch Elementary, 5th grader Ryan Parker.
Ryan Cayley.
Kaylee.
From
right.
Rocky Branch
Yeah.
Elementary, 5th grader Aubrey Igo.
Yeah, no her. We got some coaches' kids out there tonight.
From Rocky Branch Elementary,
Come on,
5th
Wesley.
grader Brielle Doucet.
Want to thank Matt and Sarah for giving up the 250.
From Meyer Middle School, 6th grader Lainey Oye.
Obian.
And last but not least, this guy is breaking barriers and kicking down doors. The first ball boy in the illustrious history of the program, 4th grader Parker, the future Kaylee.
There, he's got his nickname already. Look at that guy with a big smile.
And now, for your River Falls Wildcats.
Bring it
wearing
to
the
us, Gregory.
faded ombre
Rob, I think we're missing the football
jersey
team in the
with
stands.
gold trim.
Huh.
First,
Yeah, I think so.
the reserves.
Probably having dinner.
Yep.
A 5'7"
Oh, there's
right side hitter,
Chapin.
sophomore number 1, the Tasmanian Devil, Abby Gilbertson.
Gilby's coming up for a little post-game interview.
Yeah. Well,
A
Wildcat
5'8"
future players.
outside hitter, she's a junior, number 6, Savannah the Slayer Sexton.
Yep.
A 5'7" freshman defensive specialist, number 8, Olivia D3 Derry.
Your third daughter through the program,
A
Rob. You like the
6-foot
Bandits.
sophomore
Oh, yeah.
setter, number 12, Ava the Pilot Peters. A 5'8" junior middle blocker, number 13, Checkmate Brooklyn Bishop. And now for tonight's Wildcat starters. A 5'11" outside hitter, senior number 3, Brianna the Badger Breathaw. A 5'11" senior setter, number 5, the Magician, Morgan Cayley. A 5'10" junior outside hitter, number 7, Hannah J-Rock Jaraki. A 6'1" sophomore right side hitter, number 10, Marvelous Marvin Range. A 6'3" senior middle blocker, number 11, Becca Randleman. A 5'10" senior middle blocker, number 14, the Tornado, Taylor Peterson. A 5'9" senior libero, number 2, the Firecracker, Abby Bennett. The Wildcats are coached by Sarah
Well, gentlemen,
Beatty
here we go. We are the
and
Mike and Rob
assisted
Experience.
by
Rob Derry,
Allie
Jeff the Wolfman Wire, the kid, Braden Engstrom, and Mike Cayley bringing you 7 years, 74 consecutive home wins here at Kitty City. In the litter box, boys football won last night, level 1, number 1 seed against the number, what was number lacrosse, 5, 8, 7?
8 seed.
8 seed?
8 seed.
Wildcat football team under the helm of Ryan Schurz won 40-20. River Falls boys soccer had a tough one today. We had the gear set up over there. Rob and I were there for the end of it. Number 1 seeded Section 1 champs. The River Falls boys lost in a penalty kick shootout to the number 5 seed of Toma, the Timberwolves. All right, gentlemen, Superior's done what everyone wants to do. They've got one upset win. They're hoping to bring in a lot more into tonight.
Yeah.
But they look a little nervous now that they know they come into the litter box here.
See that? How do you see that? Couple beads of sweat.
Remember
Or what
when
do you
your
got?
daughter used to chew her fingernails and the girls kind of, they do this, Rob? They kind of, you ever seen this move before? It's like a nervous twitch.
See some fingernail chewing?
A lot of
going
them.
on? Huh. All right.
Well, the Wildcats have won the Rochambeau. Morgan Cayley, the senior, taking her talents next year to the University of St. Thomas.
I thought they looked pretty loose.
We're all over Illinois. Cheryl Jenkover says the nation is there, the loyal listeners. Nana, Papa, Dan, Cheryl, Xander, and Andrea. Love you back. Here's a roll shot picked up by range. Cayley's got hands on it. Brathall on the long leggings. Cutter cross court. Wildcat point. Superior in the net. Rob, Jeff, I'm going to guess this is the smallest libero we've ever played against.
Oh.
Serving it at her. Reagan Stone.
Coming at you.
Thank you, Greg.
Yeah.
Cayley behind the line again. Checks Coach Cayley for the zone serve. Hand is up, ready to roll in front of little brother Parker. Lohman's going to push outside. The lefty cuts it cross court. We're on in Superior. This gentleman down in front of us said, are we going to be on? He says, we're going to have a lot of people.
Yeah. Welcome aboard.
Elimini.
That's a long drive. I'd stay up there, too, if I was you.
Yeah. Herring to go. Right hand back. Floats this one. Bennett pulls it up. Cayley's got hands on it. Goes right side.
Oh.
Brathall. Block is up. Superior point.
Leaves are off the trees. There's really no reason to drive down here. You know, it's not pretty anymore.
Well, it's probably 40 up there and 76 down here. And come down and catch your last little bit of raise.
Yeah, I guess.
Bannon off the mark. Peterson on the 2-ball. Hittable ball for range.
Oh.
Floats that one
Wow.
long of the basketball court boundary.
Deep. Down 3-2. See how they respond, Mike.
Well, we haven't been down in the playoffs yet this year. Herring to go. Pulls him off, serving him off the court. Brathall's going to get a pull shot. Got to keep it in play. Nice, mature shot. Double on that one off the hands of Lohman.
That ball had a pretty good
I
spin
saw that
on it.
one.
Did you see that one, Rob?
I saw that one.
Did we get popcorn? Rob, you got a hot dog.
Yeah, hot dog was decent.
All right, Brathall, the Badger to go. Coming with bullets. That one's going to be at the libero.
Trouble.
Setter. Still a
Oh.
hittable ball, and Bandit can't get a hard enough hand on it. Big kill off of Tara Elamini.
Not enough trouble. Made it work.
Superior serving darts here. Linden's going to be in the next. Another junior middle here, Sophie Linden. The southpaw.
Oh, yeah.
Going to float this one in. Brathall passes tight. Cayley's good.
Oh.
Ran him in speed. High tempo Wildcat offense. You put him in system with a great pass off of Brathall. Set to Randoman, and Chewbacca does the rest.
That was effective, wasn't it, Mike?
Very.
Yeah,
That's for a
very.
point. Rob, we're digging out of the hole. Wildcats now draw it to a tie. Bannett to go with her first serve receive.
Nasty. That was nasty. The way that dropped in there.
Yeah.
You see that?
Stone having a little hard time. Bannett's quite the flexible server. She's got a few tools in her toolbox here.
Oh, yeah.
Don't bring the heater very often. Loman's going to push right side. Lefty right is up. Bannett's there on the dig. Kaylee gets hands high set to range. Cuts it. Tries to kick it up. And
good effort.
got a pair of Stone sisters. We got the twins.
Took it off a toe. Fairly effective.
See if you can find number 6 down there and see if her twin sister is identical to her.
Well, she's mid-bench.
Yeah. Firecracker to come deep. Nice
long.
idea. Has to play it. Loman's going to bump set this one. Roll shot. Sets up for the Wildcat on a free ball, basically. Pushes out to Jiraki. Drives one past the hands of Stone. We always want to welcome any Superior, any followers coming on from non-River Falls area. We have a lot of fun doing the broadcast. So Loman's going to push this one on the right side. Lefty's up, double block. Bannett's there. Kaylee sets, goes middle. Peterson.
That was nasty.
The block of Zitkowski.
Filthy.
Miami Bannett on a run here to our right. Don't be surprised to see a Coach Pluntz timeout here coming up, depending.
Yeah, potentially.
We'll play some nice, easy music, Rob, to get things going.
Oh, no doubt. You got to build.
Bannett's going to bring the fastball and just floats long.
You got to build to a crescendo.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You got an alumni down here to your right, Rob, running the line. Elise Bannett, E-Hound, the first of the Bannett sisters.
Got D1 and D2 in the stands.
Took her talents down to Stout, now graduated, played 4 years at the old Blue Devil. Apparently, Greg Peters said she brought some delicious desserts to the tailgate party tonight. Some of his best.
Really?
Serve is at Bannett. Kaylee off her knees. Peterson touch. Tight shot, going to be pushed over. Bannett, now Kaylee waits. Right side, great set. Range, drives at Stone, picks that one up. Tight again, block is up. Spartans finish it off here, trying to put it over.
It's out.
Just push that one out of bounds.
That was looking like it was going to fall right on the court for a point, but no.
Tell me, do you see number 4 out there for the Spartan? Are they running a 6-2 on me?
I do not see the 4.
Number 7 here, Savannah Herring might be doing some setting duties here. Nope, number 9, English. Drive cut across, picked up by Bannett. Kaylee waits on the 10-foot line. Peterson pushes. Free ball coming. Bannett on the 2 is going to set Kaylee down the line.
Nice.
Morgan Kaylee drives one past Savannah Herring.
Geez, that one's in the auxiliary gym.
Gentlemen, I need an enunciation on this other setter. E-G-N-A-S-H.
Maybe the Superior
Nash?
folks can help us out. Let's watch the comments. Hello.
I don't have any comments up, but I brought my computer.
Okay.
Right side cut, didn't come off the top of the tape. There's your timeout. Is it Nash or Ganache? Egnash, Rob. Let's go talk to Sarah Kaylee. Wolfman, pull up that First National Bank.
They have a lot of small blockers, okay? So make sure you know where they're at. If they've got that small blocker on the outside, I want to stay out and just hit off and over all day long, okay? Same thing on the other side. We should have any gap with them, and their block isn't going to track it, okay? A's, C's, as long as you're not running right at the block and hitting it down into, we're going to be fine. Reach high, hit hard. Let's go.
Cats.
Boys, this is it. Last one at the litter box, and then we're on the road for the rest of the season, depending on how far the Wildcats can make it into the playoffs.
On the road again.
Maybe down to the state tournament again. 74
Music
wins.
with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again.
Sing it, gentlemen.
On the road again. Going places that I've never been. Seeing things that I may never see again. I can't wait to get on the road again.
All right, Willie, we're bringing in Maddie
the
Range. Come on now.
My bad.
Got him out of system here. Going to be a push ball coming over. Kaylee on the block. Now Kaylee on the set. J-Rock's going to drive one. Dig picked up that time by Ignash.
Nice effort. Good up.
Rathall passes perfect. Kaylee goes over and pulls a rabbit out of her hat as the magician.
A little bit of a wiggle kill there. She almost got stuffed by the net.
Tried to hide it, Robbie. Hang on to it the last second.
That's what I usually do.
I know you do. I remember you used to set in the semi-junior world professional national circuit.
Yes.
Called the CDTSHV circuit.
Yeah.
pushed over. That's not going to work against the high-powered Wildcats. They're going to put
that'll work.
Peterson
Oh,
in
it's out, though.
motion.
That was out.
Julie Harrington had to protect herself. She said, I did not see it. It will be a Spartan point.
It was out.
It was out.
Rob, we're going to bring in D3. Olivia Derry. Liv Derry's coming in. Range is out.
Goose.
Back behind the line is Malia Waters, another junior for the Spartans. Waiting will be Brathall and Bennett. They shoved Derry all the way back. We talked about that with Coach Kaylee.
Oh.
Up touch, Wildcat point. Rob, I got a text message from Randy Larson. Says you got RF people, Ames, Iowa people from Forest City, Iowa, supporting the River Falls volleyball team. Thank you, experience.
Oh, geez. Yeah, welcome aboard.
Sat outside,
Iowa.
no transition. Brathall, Kaylee, tight, J-Rock. Never came over. Will be 4 hits for the Wildcat.
Huh. 13-7 Wildcat.
Reagan Stone. Rob, just moments ago we were down 3-2.
Yeah, Superior looking to make a move here.
Brathall passes perfect. Kaylee goes right back to
Oh,
Brathall through
delicious.
the gut.
Absolutely delicious.
Defense was there out of Waters, just couldn't get the platform to pop it up a little bit more, if you know what I mean.
New.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Wolfman, thoughts?
Wildcats end the regular
All
season.
power on that one.
Wisconsin volleyball coaches, the Wildcats ranked number 8 in the state, gentlemen.
Been there all year, pretty
Number
much.
2 seed. Roll shot picked up by Peterson. Sets
Oh,
tight. Kaylee's
yeah.
going to throw a new one in there. Kaylee's got 3 kills here early in set number 1.
She took a little peek and saw a spot and put it there.
Bud, you find an opening. See pass, make pass. See puck, stop puck, right?
She's like,
See
oh, there's a
open
bunch
court.
open court. I'm just going to, just right there.
Hannah Jiraki to go for the Wildcats. Stone with a good hand pass. Kaylee's on the defense. Derry is there. Going to be back to Kaylee's going to drive one
all
at
right.
Stone.
All right.
Ganache is going to get in there. Big swing. Rolling deep off the high hands of Savannah Herring. Wildcats in command here of set number 1 quickly.
Good enough.
Tony Cheeks, we were going to call him tonight. We hadn't talked to him in a while. I talked to him in my spare time, but he's doing well. He wanted you guys to say hello.
Oh, good. Good.
Razor was apparently in a little bit of a mood and didn't want to chat, so Kaylee's going to push it out to Brathall. Pushes
I heard
over
he
with
had
the
COVID pretty severe.
severe. He was in the hospital, Rob, for 17 days. Tight off a Randeman, and Becca Randeman's going to beat the double block of Linden.
You know, I'd wish him well, but the last time I saw him, he broke 2 of my pinky, or both
he
my
didn't.
pinky toes. The Razor did.
The Razor.
Yes.
Razor had COVID.
Yeah.
Tony did not. J-Rock to serve. At Stone. Ignash is going to push right side. Good swing that time. Sprawling defense off of Derry, and that'll be a Spartan point.
Goose got a fist on it, but it headed into the
On the court for the
bench or
Wildcats.
bleachers, one of the
Bannett,
two.
Brathall, Derry, Peterson, Randleman, and Kaylee.
They're all out there.
Sophie Langlois putting together a little postseason video down there. What's she doing?
Looks like it. She's got the
The
camera.
captain.
Yeah.
Loman set her back in.
Oh.
Over rare overpass. That one's going to be tight, and they pull it back. Will be coming over. Drive. Peterson on a good hand pass. Kaylee waits. Brathall big up. Never came over. Will be another Spartan point, and that's going to put Carly Loman, the junior setter, behind the line again.
The 4.
Double knee braces. Knee pad or knee brace?
Oh, those look like braces, yeah.
They look like they're worn apart. Randleman's going to drive one
Oh,
off
it's
the
up.
slide. Good picked up. Bannett's there. Now Kaylee off the 10-foot line. Brathall's going to go big down the line. The kid is here next to me. Spartan's going to roll one over. There comes Bandit in system. Kaylee, Brathall, push into the corner, picked up by Loman. Waiting down the line.
yeah.
And that's a nice little touch swing by Tara Elamini.
They didn't drive 2.5 hours just to fold up the tent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know.
Yeah.
Rob, it's 2:40 to Duluth.
Oh, okay. Oh. Well, our friend here said it's 2.5 hours. I don't know.
Well, I'm going to trust him because he's made that trip
Well,
twice this
he
week.
drove here today. So.
Loman with an acing serve on that one, bud.
Oh, jeez.
Rob, she's looking at both ball girls. They're both standing there with the ball under their arm.
Give her a ball. Let's
Hey,
go.
It's Sarah's delay tactic, a little stall
I see
tactic.
it. I see what you're talking about.
Loman to go again. Got the pre-wrap, holding the hair out of the top of the forehead. Kaylee's going to bump set the Brathall with the big drive. Loman on the D, Rob. She bends over like Gumby. Roll shot. Peterson's on the D. Kaylee's going to bump set this one to Brathall again. Likes
that
it
was in, yeah.
on the end line.
She put a little bit of top spin on that thing, and it dropped right out of the sky.
See, Rob, if you can keep a little eye tonight on the superior blocking, they seem to be, like Sarah said, they're a little small and a little bit slow. We'll see what happens. Kaylee's second rotation back behind the line. Got things going for the Wildcats. Gonna float one deep at Stone and finds a way to find another ace in the box.
I'm just trying to see the court. My vision is horrible. You
Rob,
know
I
that.
just want you to focus on the blockers, right?
All right.
That's your
I'm
job
on it.
tonight. I want
I'm
you to
on it.
watch the middle here and see how well she transitions. It's Linden.
I'm on it.
Kaylee's going to drive a bullet. Lohman's going to wait. Bump set is back to the middle. Peterson on the pass. Kaylee on the set. Range on the drive. Her dad got a big win today, Rob. The UWRF Falcon team beat UW Eau Claire 63-7.
Wow.
That's a drubbing.
Yeah, I was talking to Coach Wolf down at the Tarnation.
That's butt whipping.
I'm like, is that okay when you play big boy football? He's like, yeah, it's kind of. You just go.
Yeah.
Apparently Stout beat him 70-3 or something. Kaylee's going to put Random in motion. Tip shot. Dig picked up off the net. Will be 3 hits for a Wildcat point. And Becca Random's got a little extra zing in her step tonight.
Yeah, no doubt.
Coach Kaylee went with a wedge, Rob, not the boot. She's got to be about 6'1".
Oh yeah. Oh, at least probably 6'2".
Brathall to go again. And Stone gets stuck.
Just frozen. Yeah.
It happens, bud.
Yeah,
It
I've been
happens.
there. I've been there.
Wildcat trivia coming up at the end of the set number 1. Brathall to bring it again. Floats in a short one this time at Stone. Lohman's tight's got to go over. Rob, she touches. It's a lift call on that one.
Stone wasn't going to be fooled that time.
No. Another timeout, Rob. Let's go see what Coach Kaylee wants to talk about. Oh, my goodness.
Grab your water if you need it.
I think I will. Oh, them.
Our block needs to be ready for overpasses and stuff like that. So when it does squirt over, we're up or we're redirecting. And they've got a lefty that's hitting on the right side, so just make sure that we're getting out a little bit. We are rotating both sides just for that extra practice and game situation doing it, not necessarily because that's what this team does. Right now we are passing a 2.08.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
We've got 4 aces and only 1 air.
Yep.
And we're hitting 233.
Okay.
So other than maybe a little more consistent hitting at the net, it's looking really good. Keep it crisp.
Cats!
Mr. Worldwide to infinity. You know the roof on fire. We go boogie, oogie, oogie, jiggle, wiggle, and dance like the roof on fire.
I'm on fire. That one's a little messed up. My bad with the muffed microphone.
Yeah,
Brathall.
same as last time. Weird.
Is it that song, Rob? I got to go find a new version. Range is going to push it over. Dig picked up by Lohman. Free ball coming. Brathall.
Look
Kaylee
out.
waits. Randomans with a big arm swing. Lohman on the defense. Setter's out. Set one's tight. Joust is up. The spar is won by a marvelous Maddie Range.
Baby, I'm on fireball.
Brathall's going to float one in. Lohman's going to be tight to the net. Pulls it back. Touch picked up. Defense off of Kaylee. Bump set. Bannett. Brathall pulls one at Stone. Lohman with a bump set. Lefty on the right side.
Oh, yeah.
Bannett's going to fire. I'm sorry, Brathall. Bannett on the 2-ball. Random's going to chuck one into the corner. Huck it into the corner.
Oh.
Big swing off by Elamini.
Jeez Louise.
Fights it through the double block of Range and Kaylee.
8 with a big old
God, we keep talking about this new defense. I don't even know what it is.
I don't know.
I know what it is. Can't say it, though. Southpaw lefty Elamini is going to serve in a little whistler short. Kaylee goes quick offense. Peterson's going to push it and gets us to set point number 1 in Duluth.
Probably
could
could have let that go. Probably could have let that go and it would have careened out of bounds.
Everybody stands up at Duluth.
Oh, yeah.
5 seniors. It's Ranneman, Kaylee, Brathall, Peterson, and the Firecrack back to serve.
In Louisiana, they do this with the foot and nobody. Doesn't matter, Louisiana.
We can do it. We got to do something.
I don't
That's set
know.
point number 1. We should do something. Rob, the student section holds up a number 1 finger. Not the middle, the pointer.
Oh!
Big swing. Brathall tries the one-arm dive and can't pull it. Big shooter Bobby Burrows is in the house.
Not sure how I feel about the long pant.
I'm not a fan. Rob Riley Stone, the other Stone's going to come in here and set point number 2. Must be a serving specialist.
Oh, he's a nice serve.
Kaylee's going to bump set to Brathel out of the back row.
Oh,
and that'll end it right there.
Wow.
Hickory Home stats of the game in set number 1. Brianna Brathel finishes set 1 with 4 kills. Kaylee has 3. Jiraki with 1. Range with 1. Randleman with 1. And Taylor Peterson zings in 3. 2 aces out of Kaylee, 1 out of Brathel, and 1 out of Bandit. There's your 3 best servers of the team. Abby Bandit has 1 serving error. And Marvelous Maddie Range finishes with 2 blocks. Are you ready? Wolfman, bring us up some Tarnation Tavern Wildcat Trivia. Get
it's that time, isn't it?
Chicken burger basket down at Tarnation Tavern on the corner of Maple Street and Main Street.
It's pretty good, too. Really good.
Oh, yeah. Wolfman had his first chicken sandwich tonight. I just smashed burger.
It was good.
Your Wildcat Trivia question tonight, be the first one to text me. The Wildcats win 38 consecutive Big Rivers Conference wins. They only play each team 1 time.
Yeah.
That's 6 a year. Chippewa Falls ended the streak at 38. Rob, who was the last Big Rivers Conference team to take down the almighty
I know that.
Wildcat?
I know
Who
that.
was the last Big Rivers Conference team? I think it was September of 2017. Would that be? Or would that be 2015? 16? 15? Who was the last team prior to the Chippewa Falls Cardinal?
This has been addressed on the broadcast.
Oh, yeah.
Many times.
Been talking about a lot of things.
Yeah.
Rob, let's talk about this. I switched soaps.
Oh, yeah, you went to the Sasquatch.
I got suckered into the Instagram commercials on. So I bought 3 different types. It's a sampler platter. Maddie Range or Maddie
Peeling
Dairy.
a little bit, but.
Yeah, so I switched soaps. I've got 3 different scents. Today I cracked open the bourbon barrel. Except it lathers up brown, not white. It's kind of weird. So I'm all brown and it's got.
See, I thought you smelled like a pine tree when I came into the
Well, that's
pregame meeting.
that's because I was running and I ran through a pine tree to get down there on time.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, I switched soaps. I don't know. They're expensive. I got to go get them at Walmart. Don't get them off of Amazon.
I'm not sure that makes any difference.
Soap?
Yeah.
Well, you don't smell. I do.
I don't even wear deodorant. That guy's on the street.
She grew up in River Falls. She's from the class of 1986. She grew up next door to me.
Whitney Penny?
Her mom and dad lived there. Gene and Linda Kirk, your first-born child, a math teacher here at River Falls High School.
Paula Flood?
Annette Kirk Jetmore is correct with Wildcat Trivia. Annette's going to win herself a chicken basket.
Wait. Eau Claire Memorial, right?
No.
North?
Hudson, Rob, was the last team before Chippewa Falls. Rob, why don't you take over the broadcast here?
I thought it was the Memorial.
We had guesses from Emily Bannett, Paula Flood, Nick Kaliva, Gary Mitchell.
The 4 back with the double knee brace. Oh.
Call it.
Brathel,
my God.
Absolute bomb.
Boom!
Jeez. Lord in heaven.
102 miles an hour.
You're just going to want to get out of the way of that thing because.
Gary Mitchell guessed Prescott. Come on, Gary.
Come on, you're better than that, Gary.
Kaylee is to get things going in set number 2. Loman bumps that tight block is
wow.
up. Bannon with
got
a
hand
one-arm
on
dig.
it.
Peterson tries to find the pop-up and can't pull it in. Rob, we've got some more student section and some dig pink tonight, obviously.
They're filing in. A little late.
Well, the boys got to eat.
You had something to do.
What did you think of the football game last night, Rob? I was over there for most of it.
Well, kind of what I expected. Good game.
Yeah. Steady dose of Jonas Severson, 4 touchdowns. Brathel is going to just destroy this when the blocks aren't there.
Essentially all of, yeah, pretty much.
Did
4 touchdowns.
Did the Lesh kid get in at all?
Late, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
There was about 2 passes,
pounding
and
it
it was
too.
just Severson.
Do you want to guess how many yards he had?
Severson there.
Any
no.
idea?
I
I
guess
had a couple hundred, I don't know.
He had to have over 200.
See the BRC leader?
I have no
Assume
idea.
so.
Next up, Wildcats in level 2 will be facing off against the Tiger out of Marshfield. Is that correct?
Yes.
They are the 4 seed. They took down Pulaski last night. Is that correct? But it was
Yes.
tight.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. Raymer Field Friday night, 7 o'clock, I believe, unless they change it.
Well, we'll have to see.
Don't know why they would.
Some funny rules, Rob, when they have to travel more than X number of miles. But I think
Yeah.
Marshfield
I
is
did
in
hear
that
Friday
area.
night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Friday night.
They moved it from Saturday to Friday night.
Well, they're all Friday night.
Well, they have the option,
They have the
depending on how
option.
many miles. Remember we did that
Well,
with
they're all
Cook-
scheduled for Friday
Yes.
night. Though. Yeah.
Behind the line is the lefty, Linden. Kaylee's
Look out.
going to go
Oh.
middle, and Peterson's going to drive one
it.
home.
Man.
Tornado coming through with about an F6 on that swing.
That was saucy, no doubt.
Saucy, Rob. That's what I haven't heard lately. You've been saucy lately, but I haven't heard you use saucy on the broadcast lately.
Speaking of saucy, how about that Mav sauce over?
It's got some zip to it. Stone's going to put this one at Lohman. Bump set. The swinging hands of Elamini.
That was effective.
2 ball off of Brathall, 3 ball off of range. Cuts it. Dig picked up by the double knee brace of Lohman. Free ball coming. Eins. Zwei. Peterson dry with a little change up on that one. Comes up with speed. Look, she's going to drive it and tips it right over the uncovered block of the Superior Spartan.
Got him with the fastball.
That'd be the change-up one.
No.
Watching some playoffs. Stacy Rademacher, Kaylee Schmidt coming in, the hot rod.
Oh, okay, it's up.
Pulls it out of the
Oh,
net.
hit that.
And
Wow.
a little miscommunication that time off from Miss Malia Waters.
Nice effort out of the 4. Nobody helped her out.
Bannett back behind the line. She's got the 3/4 pant. Brathall going the full length pant. I would not want to wear the pants.
Yeah.
I have pants. Rob, you've seen my tights up in the
Oh, yeah.
canoe trip.
Oh, yeah.
How do the legs look in them?
Thin. Don't just say thin.
Well, Rob, my legs are thin, so they're going to look thin.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do they look thinner?
I'm going to be honest. I can't believe those things hold you up. I mean, oh.
Rob, you know I used to squat 670 pounds.
Yeah, I know you didn't.
Uh-huh.
No.
Uh-huh. Rob was worried when I bought my Harley, Jeff, that my spindly legs wouldn't be able to hold it up.
You can't hold that thing up.
It's only 800 pounds of curb weight. Kaylee on the 2 ball. Peterson touches left hand. Oh, the bag of tricks is coming out here in the Halloween season for Wildcat volleyball.
Do we have a game on Halloween? Do I have to find a
We
costume?
do not. No.
Did I tell you about the Dahmer costume? It's huge. It's like out of control.
Well, that was the one, Rob. Who was the crocodile hunter? Steve Irwin.
Yeah.
Big drive. Brathall on the dig. Peterson on the 2. J-Rock rolls, picks it up, then never
Didn't get
came over.
Didn't get over.
Wildcats grinding away here in set number 2. Derry on the court with Bannett, Brathall,
Superior's coach
Jarocki.
is animated, and she liked that last point. Loved it.
Waiting is going to be Malia Waters. Pass is good to Kaylee outside to J-Rock. Again, DJ career is on pause, Rob, during the volleyball season. Brathall on the defense. Kaylee throws it. J-Rock's going to find the open in the middle, and Phil Sullivan to my left says a clap, clap, clap. Rob, we got the
She was
Derrys.
supposed to be opening for Elton John, which is strange, a strange combination, but yeah, she had to call it quits. What?
We have the Derrys all under one roof.
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't happen very much anymore, does
New.
it? Spartan's going to throw a little Halloween trickery into that one with a little campfire tip. Carly Lohman that time, the junior setter.
I've eagle leg of newt. Come on.
Got to see the old wizard last night up in the press box.
Oh,
Brathall's coming through, and Kaylee is jacked up, and that'll fire up the Wildcats as Ranneman's going to trot in.
There's really not a lot of chance to return that.
No, I mean, you hit and hope, right? I mean,
you can dive and throw an arm out
Elise
there.
ManUp might be the most focused line judge I've ever seen.
She's into it. She's trying to do a good job.
Another
net.
error out of the Wildcats.
Net. Coach doesn't like that.
She sits down Jarocki. You serve it in the net, you're going to get yanked.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
The 4 is Carly Lohman. Long approach on the serve off of Lohman and floats it just off the sideline. Coach Kaylee chatting a little bit with Hannah Jarocki, giving her a little encouragement next time she's out there.
Yeah.
Rip it.
Right in the ear hole.
Ryan Kaylee gives it to Morgan Kaylee. We got 3 of the 5 Kayleys.
Parker doesn't look focused.
Nope, he's 9. Thought it'd be a fun job, Rob, until you have to stand around and you can't go run and get pops and
Yeah,
candy.
he's like, hey, can I go grab a Snicker bar?
He's going to bounce one off his foot, and he's going to trip Morgan. Kaylee's going to bring a whistler in this time. Hand pass not there. Stone picks it up. Free ball coming off the Spartan. Peterson. Kaylee. Badger love. Yeah, but I've told you to keep an eye on that block. What have you seen?
No block.
Yeah, they need to offer more of a block than that, or it's going to be a long evening.
No, it's
or
already
actually a short evening.
at 25-14 in set number 1. Wildcats up. Stone on the Cayley serve. Lohman on a bump set back over here to the right side. Cuts it. Peterson off the mark. Cayley with a bump set. Brathall will take that one and right not drive down another kill. Had 4 kills in the first set.
Yeah.
She's only got
Stacking them up.
365 kills coming in tonight. That's okay.
That's it.
Cayley's got 62 aces coming into tonight's playoff matchup. Stone to Lohman. Right side transition wasn't there. Marvelous on the defense. Cayley, no double off the missed call.
Oh. What?
Ball in play.
Huh. Where'd that come
Replay. That came from one of the ball kids.
from? All right.
Rob, I'm glad it wasn't Parker because you were talking about him not being
Yeah,
in the
no.
focus.
Yeah, me
Bounced
too.
it off his foot.
Other end of the court.
That
He's good.
happens. They took the ball out of his hand just in case. Cayley to replay the point here, 13-7. Floats in a shorter. Lohman, right side, better drive this time. Peterson on the 1, Cayley on the 2. Randleman able to spin a twister into that one. Herring's going to drive one over. Peterson on the perfect pass. Cayley right side to range, big block, man on the D. Peterson in the backcourt cover. Brathall, Lohman's pretty animated young lady. That one's tight, going to be pushed over, picked up by Cayley. Nobody in the net, ban on the 2 ball. Brathall's going to hit it past the hands of Waters. This is Rob and Jeff where the Wildcats start to separate. Right about at this
Waters
score.
says, I've seen enough of that nonsense.
Well, let's talk to Coach.
It wouldn't be a day without Taylor saying that. I'm not used to you saying it. She said something that reminded me of you, Morgan. Your in-system volleyball is looking really good, okay? What I would like to see us is when we're out of system, communicating about what's open, okay? So when we're off the net 8 feet and we're hitting a shot, or when we've got somebody attacking out of the back row, Maddie gets pulled in on the right side, are we telling them where to go with the ball? So as a coverage person, you need to be looking on the other side of the net and seeing what's available and communicating that loud and early.
Get
Do
it,
the
Rob.
opposite of what Taylor says at any given time, because she'll yell cross when you've got like 10 feet of line.
Cats! Oh, I was early.
Keep it up, girls. Let's you get it.
Cats! Oh, dang it. I'll get it. I'll get better.
Yep, boys, this is the last time with this banner. I'm putting it up as my headboard.
I was wondering what we were going to do with that. Are you really? Yeah, all right.
Boys are back in town. Morgan Cayley's back behind the line. It's the Mike and Rob experience in season number 7. Annette Kirk gets the Wildcat trivia. Drive picked up.
Yeah, she
Peterson
did.
on the D. Free ball coming off of Peterson.
Oh,
Keep
high
it out of
ball.
the rafters.
Oh, did that thing go through the raft? That was way up there.
Yeah.
You do that at Chippewa Falls and it's coming down
Oh, yeah.
right off the
That
roof.
ain't going to last.
Yeah, I know.
You know who doesn't like herring? Easy girl.
I thought she got banned from this place.
Nope, not anymore. Crail got it lifted. Randleman drives one down in motion. Get on. Come on.
There
Seriously.
was something about a permit.
Well, yeah, we had to pick it up.
Get her off the table.
Hey. Once she go, oh,
Oh.
good dig by Lohman. It'll be a Wildcat point.
Yeah,
Too
get her
much-
down. Give her some catnip. Get her in the box.
Give her some of the pop. Well, we don't have popcorn either. Brianna Brathall coming in tonight with 65 service aces, a team leading. Rob, I don't know when the Big Rivers Conference meeting is, but I'm guessing Sarah already has. I told you last year I was disappointed in that.
Why? Oh, out. Way out.
So every year they do the Big Rivers Conference,
Yeah.
but they want to wait until it comes out in the newspaper.
Oh, to make any announcements?
Why not let us do it? Because we're live. Know what I mean?
Well, they don't care about us. That's why.
But I'm just saying, if we know who they are, let's acknowledge all these great players in the BRC.
Well, yeah.
Peterson picked up. Cayley calls a ball. He gets a little bit too far over to Randleman, able to get the free ball shot coming over. Big swing, big block.
Oh, it's up. Get it.
Fishnet picked up, one-arm swinger. Malia Waters is quite the player here for the Superior Spartans. Superior, welcome aboard. Love having all of our guests part of the Legion.
Might go steal that kid's shirt. Blaze orange hat across the way. See his shirt? What's it say?
I am an introvert.
Yeah.
Are you? You used to be.
Oh. I feel like I am, yeah.
Acing serve out of the senior, Abby Bannon. Hackle's doing his job. The guy never quits, Rob.
He's been here all day. He was doing the
Football.
soccer game.
Yep, football wins last night in level 1 playoffs. Moving on to level 2. Soccer is going to end their run. Coach Langer did the great thing last year, Rob, in his first season. He made it to the state tournament. Showed up at Chippewa Falls, if you remember, for the section final.
Oh, yeah.
Had Coach Langer on the broadcast chatting about that. The guy was pretty jacked up.
Yeah.
Now serving for the Spartans.
Not going to happen this year.
Coach Kaylee, Rob, all business tonight. Not a lot of subs coming in tonight at the WIAA
Not
regional
yet.
final playoffs. Marvelous Maddie Range. Her brother is the starting quarterback, playing lights out, having a nice year.
Playing well, yeah, really well.
Suppose Rob, is it hard work? Is it hard work?
If I had to go home to his old man, I'd be playing well, too.
Yeah, but I mean, the hard work to turn and say, Severson, go.
Listen, when he throws a pass,
Oh, I know.
right down the stovepipe.
Stovepipe.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, tight to the net. Oh, going to tip it up over. Wildcats going to set. Kaylee's going to drive one for a rare
But yes, we run
error.
the ball a lot, and I think most high school teams do. But when he needs to pass the ball, I think he does a pretty good
You
job.
know what Taz says? Can't go deep in the playoffs unless you can run the ball because the weather's coming. Right?
Yeah,
You
I
get into
mean, yeah.
some gusty winds. Kevin and I were talking.
Lord
Taylor
heaven.
Peterson.
I guess I ducked on that one, too.
Take that ball out of the rotation.
Boom! Deflate gate. Oh, she's smiled up, Rob. What are the chances this goes off the back wall? Taylor a little jacked up. Let's see if she can control her little buns.
Easy.
Floats in a good drive at Stone. Loman's going to wait. Pushes outside. Sets good.
Looking like Princess Leia.
Big swing kill off of Savannah Herring on that one. Junior outside hitter looking good on the approach. Linden coming in. Zitkowski checking out for the Spartans. Stone's going to whistle one in at Brathall. Kaylee with her pass. Perfect pass off of Brathall. Block. Kaylee goes over and two.
Oh,
and
it's
in.
out.
Oh, 2 in a row. Unforced hitting errors off of the senior.
Just out, but it was out. I got a real good look at it from there.
Stone behind the line. Libero hucks one in at Brathall. Pass is good. Kaylee's going to go back over to Brathall. Touch. Gets him to bite on the bullets and then gives him the tutsy.
That was not out.
Just tuts that one, Rob. Just tuts it.
Just a titch.
Just a tuts it. Just a little.
Titch.
Jiraki, Peterson, Derry, Brathall, Kaylee, and Ranneman on the Wildcat court. Floats in a short one, gets 2 to bite. Free ball
I
coming.
wonder if Westy's on tonight.
I know. Spartan set up over and 2. Kaylee's going to go outside to Brathall.
Oh!
Approach is big. Harrington says yes on the line for a Wildcat point.
17 just got out of the way. She's like, I don't.
Wolfman, don't let me forget to thank Matt and Sarah Dusick for covering.
Yeah.
Next
Jeez.
match will be Property Executives Realty. Jiraki on the one-handed dig. Wildcats able to drive that one over. Loman goes over and 2.
Oh.
Nice play that time out of Carly Loman. Yeah, Matt and Sarah Dusick, Brielle, Brooke, and Brenton, the 3 Bs.
Yeah. Can't forget about them.
Asked if he wanted me to put Dusick appraisal up there. He's like, I don't need anything, but I'm like, you want your name, your family? I don't know.
He's too modest.
Barry Loman to drive this one in at Peterson. Digs it out of the mud. Brathell on the 2 ball. Kaylee's going to roll it over deep at Stone. Loman tight in motion's got to go over in 2. Derry, Kaylee, Brathell. Short approach. And I'm going to tell you this right now, Rob, because I got 2 daughters that got to play this defensive position that Loman's doing it.
Yeah, no.
You're in tight. You're on the 10-foot line. And when you see your blockers don't have the line covered, Brianna Brathell's going to smoke one in your face. So you know what you do if you're Loman? You scream at your blockers. Close it!
No.
Right? Yes. Defense is there. Oh, and Saxton moves quick off the bench.
Let's say we encourage our blockers.
No. Rob, you're going to get smoked in the bridge of the nose. I'm going to yell at someone. I bet you wouldn't be friendly about that.
Happened to my daughter at the state tournament. Well, last year.
Walker.
Yeah. Bloodied her up pretty good.
Ended your daughter's senior year with a bloody nose.
Yeah. She bleeds easily. But.
Yeah, she does. Bannett, Kaylee outside to Brathall. Roll shot this time to the middle. Ooh, couple of collisions there. Both pop up. That's Herring and Stone, no problem. Free ball coming. Peterson, Kaylee, Brathall up the middle. Dig defenses there. Loman's going to go right side. The lefty swing that time off of Elamini. Hanging around here, hanging around in set 2. Uh-oh. What are you doing?
We need battery.
Battery. Oh, that can't be good.
Battery on the computer?
Yeah,
Where do you see that?
Interesting.
right here.
Hey, Rob, watch this. Does it give me a...
Did it work?
Hey, there we go. The blow test worked again.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
It's been proven twice today.
Yep. There we go, Wolfman. Nice job finding that one. Herring to go for the Spartans. Had a little technical difficulty. Kaylee tight, one-handed set. Big swing off of Ranneman.
Nothing the old Atari cartridge
Nope.
blow can't help.
And Lamini drives it at Kaylee on the defense. Brathel on the right side. Defense off of Lohman. Tipped over in 2. Kaylee's out. Bannett with hands on it. Peterson on the back row.
A big bomb.
Wildcats doing a little crazy out
He
here.
got
Look
jazzed up and put that thing straight into the back wall.
Curtains. Back curtain.
Nice
Yeah,
job,
the
Jeff.
back, the old back curtain.
Herring's going to drive in a deep serve out of bounds. Scratching here at the end of set number 2.
Good eye, Bannett.
Brathel, basketball, going to clean her shoes, wipes them off, gets a little mud on her serving hand. Stone with an overpass. Peterson going to set it up. Range is going to drive one. Defense is there that time by Herring. Lohman. This time it's over to Waters. Backhanded tomahawk. Kaylee, look at that. Peterson, great dig out of Lohman. Rob, I'm going to give the Pepsi player of the game right now. Carly Lohman. And
Yeah,
Rob,
in 2022 it seems like nonsense, but I don't know how many times in the last month we've taken an HDMI cord out, something, and blown on it,
And it works.
plugged it back in, and it
I
works.
told you dust, buddy. Set point here in set number 2 for the Wildcats. Kaylee on the defense. Kaylee pushes after the Bannett splurge. Lohman goes over in 2. Not going to fool him again, but an overpass. And
Could see that
Sophie
coming.
Linden, the lefty, is going to drive it down. Takes him to set point number 2.
Could see that coming from a mile away, my friend. Well, 100 feet,
Well, that's
50 feet.
5,280 feet if you want to be exact.
It's neither here nor there.
Rob, we haven't had a lot of communication with our up and down ref. We don't get a lot of chatter anymore. Kaylee bumps that to range. Set point number 2. That one's tight. Picked up. Free ball coming.
Okay.
Brathel on the pass. Kaylee off the court. Bumps that. Good hittable ball. Big block. Inbounds. And wow, that's a nice play by the deuce of Chloe Zetkowski.
Elise Bannett with a definitive call. Like it.
Set point number 3. Linden to go with the southpaw. Floats this one in at Bannett. Pass is perfect. Kaylee goes over and
That'll do it.
do it quickly as she hides that one up well.
Yeah.
Hickory Holmes, Billy Jensen, Corey Brathel bringing us. Wolfman, you missed out on the gift.
Oh, what gift was that?
Pull up the First National Bank. Pull up the Dusick logo. I'll go through the.
Same one you got earlier in the season.
All right, boys. I'm gonna save the best one for last year.
What do we got here?
We had a block out of Ranneman. We had a block out of Peterson. We had 1 error out of Jiraki. 2 errors out of Bannett. 1 kill out of Jiraki. 1 kill out of Range. 1 kill out of Kaylee. 5 kills out of Peterson. You ready for this? 9 kills. That set for the Badger Brianna Brathel.
On fire.
We want to thank the great people, Matt and Sarah Dusick. You guys are too kind. Let everyone know the WIAA charges a $250 per game submission. So, Rob, if we do $250 for football, $250 for soccer, $250 for soccer, $250 for volleyball, that's $1,000
Adds up quick.
this week.
This week.
So Matt and Sarah Dusick, good friend of mine. Matt and I grew up playing hockey together. Great guy, great family. Sarah's battled the heck out of breast cancer, went round 2 with it. I want to talk next about the ManUp movement when we got 112 men this year, gentlemen, donating $100. 3 charities to give to the American Legion Post 121 ARC Resource, supporting families in need in River Falls and the River Falls Community Food Pantry. I want to talk about Kokoro. RT and Jen are the Kokoro Club owners over in North St. Paul. Now, going to be over in
We talk about
Eau
First
Claire.
First Nash.
Oh yeah, we're going through the gamut right here.
All right.
Pull up the Kokoro. Here's all their test day or tryout dates coming up here. They've already got a 14s team. Their goal this year, talking to Jen at the St. Michael Albertville Fall Festival, was to get somewhere between 4 and 8 teams is what their goal was this year. They're looking to probably be right around 4. Obviously, they'll do some expanding. And I believe, gentlemen, the last time I talked to RT, the head coach at Chippewa Falls will be kind of running that site for him. Corey.
Yeah, Luke. Oh.
Luke, yeah, you're right, Luke. All right, we want to thank the great people down at the First National Bank, Jeff Johnson, all of his people. Jeff does the football broadcast. Wolfman and I step out. Jeff Johnson, Nate Sherman, and the kid Braden Engstrom step in with Kevin Westhus and the artist Rob Derry. Wow, Tarnation Tavern, Annette Kirk won herself the Wildcat trivia question. Gets herself a chicken basket meal down there. Want to talk about the Boss Project? The buzzword hasn't come up yet. Sponsor there, Greg Peters. Oh, River Guide Kayaks, Jeff always sponsors the Boss Project. And the buzzword brought to you by Family First Life for all your life insurance and annuity needs. Be sure to give Greg Peters a buzz. Wolfman, we're in set number 3. WIAA playoffs. It's the Mike and Rob Experience, season number 7. Number 10 seed Superior down 2 sets. Lost the first one, 25-14. Lost the second one, 25-20. Abby Gilbertson and Ava Peters coming up as the Wildcat feature players of the game. Noelle Murphy wants to know, Rob, she wasn't on for the buzzword. She wants to prep up and get ready.
Can't say it this late in the game. You know that.
Well, we got Nick Cleveland, the boys. They're out in
We have rules, Noel. Sorry.
They're in Dolan, South Dakota, and I think on a big pheasant hunt.
Oh, yeah,
Nick
probably.
Kaleva and a bunch of the boys. I think a lot of those guys are the ManUp movement
That's
support.
what you would do out there.
Pheasant hunt?
Well, you can hunt deer out there, too.
I'd probably go to Mount Rushmore, but Stone in the pass. Loman's going to put it out to the lefty swing. Double block of Randleman in range on that one. Goes over in 2, picks up quickly by Bannett. Kaylee out to Brathall.
Oh.
Once again, Rob takes that one off the face, just off the little cheek.
Who did that one? Who got the kill?
That was Brianna Brathall.
Oh, man, I should have guessed.
Yeah.
Big serve off of Kaylee. Another ace out of Morgan Kaylee. Becky Kilgore, they said they can pick up the sectional championship. We got to get there, Becky.
I thought you always took that one.
I'll let the Kilgores pick
I thought
it
you
up.
always hogged that thing up.
River Guide Kayaks usually takes the section final, knowing that the crowd's going to be big, especially all the way over in Marshfield.
Oh, yeah.
Becky, maybe we should arm wrestle, me and you. We'll meet somewhere in the middle, maybe in Iowa or Chicago. And
He's got long levers. He wouldn't stand a chance.
Loman's going to push over. Peterson on the first pass. Kaylee goes middle to Ranneman, cuts that one into the back corner. Loman's going to wait, pushes this one over to Herring.
Deep.
Elise Bannett's going to say that one's going to be
That was an easy call. That was an easy call.
Kaylee to go again. Set number 3, WIAA playoffs. The Mike and Rob Experience, Jeff the Wolfman Meyer, the kid, Braden Engstrom, Rob Derry, Mike Kaylee.
Oh.
Brathall's going to go up the double block, and Linden and Elamini, and Brathall's going to finish that one down. Rob, Jeff, what do we have, 9 kills for Brathall last set?
9 kills last set, 4 the first set.
So you can't hear anything in your headphones?
I can hear you guys. I just can't hear myself.
That's even better. You should try that.
Because we can hear you.
Your wife would be really happy if that happened at home.
So your mic works, your earphones work, but there's some sort of disconnect there. Just strange. Oh! You know what I'm saying?
Something.
It's not like his mic is broke because we can hear him. His earphones aren't broke because he can hear us. But he can't hear himself.
So there's something amiss.
Right here.
Something.
No?
Something.
Yeah.
Kaylee's going to float one in. Loman's
Is there
going to
anything
wait.
you can blow on? Just a,
Oh, the block of marvelous Maddie Range, and there's a big bright smile out of the sophomore. Rob, we're going down to talk to Coach.
what did I miss?
Just another kill.
Is it a kill or a block?
Block.
My goodness, look what happens when you line a block up. Hot damn. All right, I like what we got going on. Good serving by you. I gave you the 2 zone, and you kind of gave me a. When I gave you the 2 zone, you gave me a look like you weren't overly confident. Yeah, it didn't. I would guess serving-wise, we've got to be about 3-1 ace there. So I want to keep the pressure on.
Missed
but
it.
If we're going to miss, they need to be aggressive misses and not sloppy misses, all right? Love the blocking. I love the transition right now. Keep mixing up the offense in this 3rd set, okay? Let's go.
That one was dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
Friend of mine. Lately something's changed. Jesse's got himself a girl and I wanna make her mine.
Morgan Cayley's got things whistling in the right direction here early in set number 3.
Oh,
Up, Bree, atta girl, drive.
oh, geez.
There,
Wow.
that's Coach Cayley, right
Turn that
side
down. She's
off
yelling
the
and
range.
screaming. Hello.
She got a coach, bud. She
Oh,
got
yeah.
a coach.
Oh, yeah.
Elamini deep. Cayley's out, bending on the 2 ball with a bump set to range. Approach, floats, and deep. She might have fooled the entire Legion.
Yeah, slid that right in there.
We'll see. We'll see. The 7, Savannah Herring, the junior. Not too many seniors on this squad, Bob, that I'm calling.
My hearing is superb.
Cayley, Brathall blocking hands. Loman's going to dig that one up. And
Got it.
Loman's going to have a fine bus ride home because that girl has been to work tonight.
Oh, yeah.
There's Becca Randall getting in the action. Cayley puts the high-speed tempo offense into play, and wow. Becca Randall, you know what she likes to do after some of these big kills?
Oh, no, you don't ever mic'd up, do you?
No, I mean, every once in a while we got to throw something on her, don't we? What does she say after every big kill?
Oh! Speaking of big kills.
What I want to know is how does Morgan understand Chewbacca talking when she calls for a
They've
set?
known each other for a long time.
Becca, Brathall on a big drive up the middle on that one. Takes herself back behind the line. Wildcats in command of set 3. That one's going to be tipped into the net off the hands of Malia Waters, and Brianna Brathall is going to be back behind the line again. Gentlemen, we might be down at Tarnation Tavern before we know it. Got to have dessert.
It's like the dog said when he got his tail cut off.
What's that?
Won't be long now.
That's a good point. Loman's going to go middle set that time off of Linden into the net. Another Wildcat point, and Coach Cayley's going to sling a ball back to senior.
Yeah,
the Badger.
moving well. The boss is moving
Rob,
well.
I thought we would have, honest to God, I don't know where the football team is. I thought it would be a monstrous student section tonight.
Well, they're all gone at once, so there must be. Maybe they're watching film.
I see Chapin over there, the long snapper. I thought I saw him come walking in.
Huh.
I think I see the range kid. I can't
Yeah,
tell.
I don't know.
Well, maybe they're mad at the volleyball team. You don't know.
Could be.
Lynn in the southpaw at Brathall. Passes perfect. Cayley goes Randleman on the right side. Can't pick it up. And Coach Pluntz is happy about that.
Maybe the regional final does not excite them.
Maybe.
Wolfman, thoughts?
Nah,
He can't hear us. Acing serve. A little Selly going on that
kind
time
of
on
surprised myself.
a Sophie Linden.
You look surprised. No, you don't. Saw Big Fisher from the stand the other day. So.
Yeah, big fisher.
What kind
Big
of bird is a
black one.
fisher?
It's an animal.
I'm kidding.
A large,
Boys, we
muscular
got
weasel.
one person in the Legion that's listening.
Somebody got it?
Hannah Jiraki's Aunt Melissa. She said goodness in the last time out.
Yeah.
She sent me a nice text.
Oh, yeah.
Melissa and I went to high school. Oh, Kaylee's going to fool me on that one.
That was nasty.
Melissa and I went to high school together, Rob. I actually asked her to go to homecoming.
Are you going to give her the prize, or are you just going to?
Well, will you take over the call?
You're going to beat her on the bush, or?
Take over the call. I'll give her. I got to find my Luigi's gift.
Ban
card.
it back to serve, dribbles, looks, spins, and it's off.
Melissa,
nasty.
Melissa, enjoy yourself a gift card down at Luigi's Pizza. Chuck it. But I ran into Chance Kamrowski. He's down in Mankato down last week watching the Bulldogs play Mankato, and Chance Kamrowski,
How do I know who Chance?
football player, linebacker back in the day for the Wildcat. The guy that Westy had the huge crush on, right? He was like Adonis.
Oh, yeah, built like a, he was
He's working hard.
stout. Very, very stout individual.
Riley Stone, the senior behind the line. Pass is good off of Brathall. Kaylee middle. Mistimes it with Peterson, but that'll.
That's the kind of dude you want to get. He's on the front of the bus. You want him getting off first.
Well, they throw shirts. Mankato down there. They're throwing shirts whenever they do anything good. And
Yeah.
I'm like, man, that guy's got a good arm. It's Chance. Hey, look out.
What?
Look out. Pete Rain just came in the
jeez.
house. Oh, and their dad comes in and she wiggles one off the top of the tape for an ace.
Speaking of getting off the bus first.
Melissa, you're very generous. She's had a great broadcast. Hannah J. Rock's aunt. Auntie
Yeah,
Melissa.
She might just be saying that.
Range is going to whistle one into Stone. Loman's going to push this one over to Waters.
Uh-oh.
Deep Brathall
Got
with
it.
a one-hand dive on it. 2 ball, free ball off of Cayley. Woman's got options. Going to push this one back to Waters. Double block is up.
Never got
It'll be
over. I don't think.
a wild. Good call, Wolfman. You got some good eyes, dude.
Got the right angle.
You got some good eyes. I was really looking forward to some popcorn. The Crail was in there making it, but I couldn't get into it. Oh, well.
Interesting.
Range on the serve. Lohman's going to bump set this one. Waters again. Sets, delivers. Brathel with a hand pass. Kaylee. J-Rock. Kaylee on the dig. Brathel takes a little bit off on that roll shot off the backcourt.
Oh, wow.
Malia Waters is going to set on that swing, and they're not ready to take the bus back north yet.
No. It's Saturday. They don't need to get home yet.
No.
Nothing to do tomorrow except watch the Packers. Hopefully they win.
Well, Ben, do you remember the story? What happened? Chippewa Falls, was it their band, or who got into the terrible bus accident?
The band did.
Well, let's not talk about that. Yeah. Jesus.
Big block that time off of Zitkowski.
She's taller than the zipper.
Zipper's all jacked up on a can of Mountain Dew, maybe a little Jolt.
You still make that? They
No,
make Jolt?
I'm sure you can find it, Rob. Whistles back, a deep serve. Malia Waters had a little extra pep on that one. Too much pep.
Now, what did you have tonight at the TNT?
What did I have?
Yeah.
Smash burger. Smash burger, no bun.
Is that new?
Yep.
What does it consist of? It's just a burger?
Just a burger. It's called right. They smash it.
Oh, okay.
Thin patted burger. Got a little
Cheese?
cheese. I
American?
put pepper jack cheese on it. No bun, a little lettuce leaf underneath, but I don't touch that. That's rabbit food. Lohman's going to push this one out to Herring. Touch picked up by Peterson. Kaylee's got all the options.
Oh!
Good block that time off of Lohman. Kaylee goes over and two.
Oh, got
Dig
it.
is up
It's
out
up.
of the net.
Oh, no.
Morgan's getting pretty good at that, Rob. I think it was about 2 years ago when Sarah finally said, Morgan, after watching Taylor Alden, Taylor Peterson's going to sub out. Seniors, Rob. Taylor Peterson might be her last home match. Not sure if she'll need to check back in or not. We'll see what coach decides to do.
Probably not.
Slayer, Saxton's going to whistle in a nice short floater. Outside this time off a Herring. Brathall, Kaylee Brathall, big swing, and nobody home. She's got the stats. Rob, we'll see if the 5 seniors all take some time, but at this time, Coach Brenda Pluntz wants to talk to her Spartan team.
What are we running in the front row?
3-on-3. It's a.
Say it again.
She's going 3-on-3. She's going.
Keep Hannah out on the 9. I want to see her hit some back balls, and I think you're going to get a good enough split without needing to run quick. So, and then your dump is just in the campfire if you need it, okay? Nice job. Get ready because I'm going to start rolling subs to get these seniors some recognition.
There we go.
Cats!
Just a good old boy,
Come on, gentlemen.
never meaning no harm. Be told you never saw.
Been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straightening the hills, flattening the curves. Oh, something.
Someday
The mountain might get 'em, but the law never will. Making their way, the only way they know how.
that's just
A little bit more than the law would allow.
The Slayer, Savannah Saxton, back behind the line for the Wildcats in a dominating number 2 seed performance. Don't fool D3. It's going to be uptight. Kaylee on the joust, tip and spar, and winner, chicken dinner.
She's going to win most of those.
Yeah, she is. Abby Bannett's going to check out. That'll finish her home. 3-year varsity player taking her talents down to Southern Illinois of Edwardsville next fall. Becca Ranneman gets a brief check-in and check-out. Coach Kaylee giving hugs to the seniors here in their last home match, no matter what happens.
Yeah.
Stone's going to try to fire that in, and Lohman finds herself on the court again.
Yeah, careful.
Well, Abby Bannett's back in, and Brooklyn Bishop comes out. Well, that was short-lived, but she gives high fives to Liv.
Yeah.
All right, Saxton on the one, Wildcat run. Wildcats dominating here in set number 3 from the litter box. 74 consecutive home wins. Kaylee's up again, and Rob, she loses that one. Gets the big Chloe Zitkowski celly after she beats Morgan on that one.
You know what happened?
You said something and jinxed her. No.
Huh? All right.
Stone to go behind the line. Libero's going to float one deep. Bannett with the perfect pass. Kaylee goes Brathall up the middle, and a rare hitting error tonight off of young Brianna Brathall.
Eyes got big. Saw a bunch of open court back there.
When you can take it right, she needs a runway. Todd Bruce said that when she was playing in the 16s for Kokoro. He's like, dude, she needs a runway for an approach. Well, here it is again. Oh, 2 in a row, and Brathall.
That was just out of bounds.
Struggling here late in set 3.
Try to right the ship. Just get her going.
Riley Stone, one of the very few starting playing seniors. She and her twin sister. Kaylee's going to push right side to Jiraki. Block up that time nicely. Kaylee waits, has all the time in the world. Brathall touch will be in for a point for the Wildcats.
That was going to be a point regardless, man.
Rob, we're going to check in Wildcat feature player of the game, Abby Gilbertson, and at this time we're going to recognize Brianna Brathall. And Abby Bannett now will check out to end her senior year. She and Brianna Brathall will end phenomenal careers. What did Greg Peters say? 116 wins and
16
losses?
Yeah, something
in their 4 years?
Yeah, decent.
Picked up Saxton on the great dig defense. Kaylee goes up, gets a winner.
I think it was 116, which would be now 117. Tonight, 118 and 14 losses.
Yeah. I think it was 16 losses.
14.
It was 14 losses. J-Rock, the DJ behind the line, floats in a good one. That Stone up, overpass coming. Spars up between Gilbertson and
Gilby
Loman.
got up.
She jumped. She was Coach Kaylee was talking about Derry with the one-handed play. Nice play out of Gilby. Kaylee drive, find the corner.
She leapt. She reached back, kind of like this, but it seemed,
and pull.
Yeah.
Well, that'll do it. Morgan Kaylee gets a big hug from Coach Kaylee as Kaylee's had a 4-year career, taking her talents now over to St. Thomas next year. Brianna Brathall going to Kent State, 3 senior, 3 D1 commits. Strachey with a good serve at Stone. Loman's going to go over. Don't fool the Derry. Peters on her first assist. Gilbertson into the deep corner. Tight for Loman, pulls it back. Big swing off the top of the tape with some fingertips. Peters. Gilbertson. Big swing out of the Gilby.
Yeah. Bigger block from Superior. Bannett back in again. Out, in, out, in. Now she's in.
All right, floating serve off of Loman. Bannett with the perfect pass. Peters, middle. Bishop, no touch. Will be a Spartan point.
Scratching and clawing. Now, what was the Spartan record this year?
12-16.
Had a good year. From way up in the North Country.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful up there. Swinging hands off of Elamini. Peters is going to wait. She's going to pull a rabbit out of her hat. The pilot going to pull a one-handed landing. Saxton on a good pass. Peters goes again. Gilbertson up. Defense that time off of Peters. Going to go up and try to fight it. Oh, Saxton with a one-handed marvelous dig. Bishop's going to drive it in at Stone. Free ball coming. Still going to drive it. Great play that time by Elamini. Oh, and a little miscommunication between Peters and Saxton.
Goose with a funky up to start that whole. What?
A little bit of the future Wildcat here. One senior on the court. This is what you'll see next year. Deep corner. Harrington says in. Wildcat regional final. Match point number 1. 3 sets. Set number 1, 25-14. Set number 2, 25-20. The one is in the air. Ava Peters, the pilot, trying to land this plane. Loman pushes tight, cross quarter. Slayer can't get there.
Sprawled out, but couldn't do it.
Serve coming in that time off of Zetkowski. Big right swing, and that'll do it. Wildcats at 75. Home consecutive wins. Hickory home stats of the game. Abby Gilbertson with 2 kills. Brathall with 5. Kaylee with 4. Ranneman with 1. Peterson with 1. 1 ace out of Peterson. 1 ace out of Range. 1 ace out of Saxton. 1 ace out of Kaylee. No serving errors in that one. 2 blocks.
None?
Nope.
That's
2
good.
blocks out of Brathall, 1 out of Range, 1 out of Randleman, 1 out of Peters. Matt and Sarah Dusick, we want to thank you one more time for covering the $250. Next up for the Wildcats will be Thursday night. Thursday night, the Wildcats head into sectional play. It'll be the Final Four in Hudson. Will be River Falls, Chippewa Falls, Marshfield, and Hudson. River Falls will be taking on Marshfield. Hudson will be taking on Chippewa Falls. There's no real upsets, guys. I went through all 8 sections, other than some real low seeds. But other than that, we start.
Was there a game? Who played tonight?
Well, tonight would have been everybody. Chippewa Falls was playing DC Everest. Eau Claire Memorial and Hudson were playing.
So we know they won?
No, I guess we don't know. I'm just guessing. Those are the 4 seeds.
Oh.
So, no, I'm just
I was going to say.
spitballing here, yeah.
All right.
I better shut
Let's
my
not
mouth.
make any assumptions.
I
You
better
never know.
shut
about
my
it.
mouth. All right, we want to thank the great people down at the First National Bank, bringing all of us on the River Falls YouTube Sports. Melissa Hanna's aunt wins the buzzword. Annette Kirk wins trivia. First National Bank does everything. We have Abby Gilbertson and Ava Peters both coming up
I'm
here.
going to give up my headset.
Sorry, boys, we got no videos. We got nothing. We'll see if the camera, does it work? Nope, they don't have to worry about it. One can sit, one can stand. Come on in together.
Come on, Gilby.
That's right. Next up on the Mike and Rob Experience, the Wildcat feature players of the game. Ava Peterson, Abby Gilbertson. This is what happens when I bring up our camera. That really good-looking dude?
Yeah.
It just freezes on him, so we're going to keep it on this one.
Okay. All right.
All right, girls, this concludes the class of 2023. Now leaves it into the underclassmen hands of 75 consecutive home wins. There we go. Rob, put us on that camera. How's that? Wave, everybody. Say hi.
Hey.
75 consecutive home wins. You haven't lost here since September of 2015. How's the future feel for River Falls volleyball, girls?
I think it feels pretty good. I think that I think we're both getting taught by like really big players.
Oh, yeah.
And so it makes us feel safe for the future.
Yeah. All right, tonight, first playoff appearance for both of you. How is it? I mean, is there nerves for this one?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit, but I think we just kind of went out and played our game, and we did good.
Yeah, I agree.
You get nervous coming in there knowing you're checking in and coming in, even though it's wrapped up?
A little bit nervous, but like first ball, I feel like it's like nerves just go away.
I agree with that,
All right,
yeah.
Ava, let's chat about you real quick. You're newer to volleyball. You've played club volleyball how many years?
2. This will be my 3rd year.
3rd year in club volleyball. Your mom wants to get a picture, Abby, so let's make sure we get a good smile. Like she can't just go back and take screenshots.
Yeah.
All right, Ava, let's talk about the growth as a volleyball player. Coming into this, you were a JV setter last year, right? Kind of new to the setting position as well?
Yeah, last year, like a week before tryouts, Sarah talked to me about setting, and I thought she was like joking at first. But I worked at it pretty much all club season last year, and I got to know how it is for Morgan, and Morgan taught me a lot, so I feel pretty good about setting now.
You guys get along pretty well, you and Morgan?
No.
Pretty good role model to you?
Yeah,
I told Sarah there's a lot of friction between your dad and Sarah, so I wasn't sure if that would carry over between you and Morgan.
Oh, no. Yeah, Morgan, she's been really good helping me, and like if there's anything I need to work on, she tells me right away.
All right, Taz, give me a little resume about you and your volleyball. You are a sophomore?
Yes.
Sophomore, played JV with Ava last year?
Yes.
Always been an outside?
No, I'm actually
Right
right
side?
Yeah.
Got ups. Sarah talks about your ups. Rob was commenting about them tonight.
Oh, thank you.
All right, give me a little bit about your resume with volleyball. And the Legion wants to know. See ya, Corey.
So I've been doing club season for 2 years, and this will be my 3rd year now.
Where are you playing at?
Kokoro.
Oh, Kokoro?
Yeah, and so my first year they put me as a setter, and then I was a setter 2nd year too. And then now going into high school season, they switched me as a right side.
Sarah's talked about it for years with RT.
Yeah.
And I mean, watching the development of the River Falls program going from his gym to Sarah's gym and back to RT's gym.
Yeah.
And all you guys do is just show tremendous improvement. So what are you looking for this year, Abby, out of your club season?
Continuing as a right side. Yeah. And just
And you think you'll be a right side?
Yeah.
Back in club, you
for
will?
sure, yeah. And then I'll get to improve there and see what they teach me.
What team did you play on last year?
15 threes.
15 threes. Ava, where were you last year?
I was on 15 twos.
Okay. Hopes this year to be on what team?
I'd be fine with either staying at that kind of 2 level or 1s. I really doesn't matter to me as long as I get to play.
Yep.
Same
Abby,
with
same
me.
thing with you?
Yeah.
Just always happy with the coaches over there?
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys go to all the skills and all that stuff as much as you can, too?
Yes.
All right, we're going to wrap this up. You guys got a big celebration. Superior's got a long road trip home. Thursday, they were down in Menominee. Tonight, they're here.
Jeez.
Your next matchup, you guys will be more than likely, I haven't checked yet, facing Marshfield over in Hudson.
Yeah.
Yep.
One for the 2 and the 3 seed. I keep forgetting we're a 2 seed.
Yep.
All right, get on down there. Always be sure to unleash your inner Wildcat.
Meow.
That's not bad. Give a big smile. All right, girls, thanks for your time.